Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, bots and cons. Welcome to the Rad Zone. I'm your host, Party Paul. Welcome to the Rad Zone, and today we have fun stuff to do. We got fun stuff. First of all, let's see who's in the chat. Who's here? I see some people waiting. If you're in the chat, be sure to say hello so I know you're here, because I can't see you unless you say something in the chat. So let's get things started. Guys, today we're going to continue where we left off last week with putting stuff into boxes so I can change the whole Radzone setup. I see we have Decepticitty here in the Radzone. Hello, Zoners. Hey, Zoners, says Decepticitty. And yay! Yeah, and Decepticitty posted a picture of a box. Yes, we're putting things in boxes. I have the big box. I have a big box right here that we're going to fill up with stuff today. There's already stuff down there. There's already stuff in there so far that we're going to fill up with more stuff. It's going to be awesome. I see other people have joined here in the chat. We got James Coleman. Hello, guys. And Decepticitty says, hi, James. Sweet. So, yeah, guys, we are going to be doing rad stuff today. It's going to be rad. So, to get things started, I wanted to, as usual, I always show you a little bit of something fun and interesting that I did throughout the week before we start into the main dish. James Coleman says, hello, Micah and Lana. Whee! Cool. Who else is here? Is Kamikaiju here? Decepticitty says, let's renovating. Let's renovating. Yes, that is what we're doing. Let's renovating, says Decepticitty in the Rad Zone. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun, you guys. Okay, now we're going to start on the top of the shelf, because what we did before already is last time we took apart the whole situation down here, which was Castle Grayskull, which was right there where the empty space is now. So that's where Castle Grayskull was. It's empty now. I've still got the GoBot Command Center there, but I'm going to put that away right now too, to get that out of the way. So that is what we did. We did that last week. And yeah, so this week we got plenty more to do. Oh, there's more people showing up here. Let's see who else has arrived. I know, says, woo! Yeah, dude. Woo! I know. And he says, hello, everyone. So awesome, yes. Decepticitty says, hey, I know. Sweet. Okay, so guys, yeah, we're gonna get jamming. Now, I guess first things first. Okay, I'm gonna show you the art that I did this week at my art workshop that I do every week. So if there's anyone here from Comic Coven, shout out to the Prairie Comics Festival Comic Coven that happens here once a week, every Wednesday. I'll show you what I drew. This week, I haven't colored it yet. I was hoping to color it before showing it to you, but you know what? It's cool. I'll show you the black and white work, the black and white pencil and ink sketch, and then I'll hopefully have it colored by next week to show you the color version, plus another sketch as well, because I want to do one sketch a week at least. So here we go, guys. It's Lord Zed. It's freaking Lord Zed. I was like, I want to do a Lord Zed. I just did a weird, strange perspective of him. That's kind of may not be completely accurate, but it's a wild perspective of Lord Zed. And it was a pretty quick, it took me a couple hours to do this. And yeah, it was lots of fun. I actually was pleased with how quickly I was able to do it. So yeah, so it's really fun. I've got Lord Zed. He's got his claws coming at you. Not sure, because there's been so many variations on his costume design over the years as he, made different appearances in the Rad Zone, made different appearances in Power Rangers through different seasons. But I kind of tried to get just the original vibe. But I did forget his staff. I didn't draw him with his staff. So maybe in some future version of this, I'll add a staff or something. If I could do it digitally, I don't know. I might be able to, add it in Photoshop, possibly. So yeah, so there you go, guys. That is my sketch for this week. Oh, who else is in the chat? Let's see, there is Decepticitty. Yo, that's dope. Doper. Thanks, Decepticitty. And Kamikaiju says, yo, I'm here. Chat wasn't showing up for a minute. Okay, glad you're here, Kamikaiju. I hope the chat is working now for everyone. Awesome, Lord Zed. Thanks, James Coleman. And Decepticitty says, hey, Cami. Decepticitty says, love the action perspective. Very dynamic. Thank you, buddy. It was fun. And James says, hello to Cami. So this is cool. What is Lord Zed? I don't know. I barely know what he says. Does he have a catchphrase? Does he have a cool Power Rangers? He kind of just talked like, I'm Lord Zed. I took Rita's place. He's like, but Rita and Lord Zed still weren't they like what weren't they married or something? Was Rita and Lord Zed like a couple for a while? Anyway, so there you go, guys. That's my sketch for this week. Super happy with that. And so let's see now. Wink. I'm gonna be like bending down here and there because my stuff. I'm standing up now because we're gonna be taking care of all this stuff in this episode, getting all the stuff off the top shelf. So it's best if I stand for this one, but it's okay. We're gonna be, because I want you guys to be able to get a wide perspective of what's going on here. So, all right. So now let's get started. Okay, I find it always hardest to get started. Then once I get started, then it just goes. It goes like clockwork. James says, Lord Zed, make my monster grow. Oh yeah, that's one of his things. Make my monster grow. That's awesome. Decepticon, you've ruined everything. I'm taking command. Prepare the palace for my return. Lord Zed, sweet. That's cool. You guys know some of his catchphrases. Nice. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. That was cool. Okay, well, you know what? Since I've got him right here, I will close up. Look at that empty. What an empty GoBot Command Center. I haven't seen that in a while. I haven't seen it empty in a while. So let's close up shop. Let's close up the GoBot Command Center. I've got to put put down the elevator. And I just gotta close that part up. And let's close up all the parts. Oh wait, okay, make sure I gotta make this part go properly in there. There we go. Fold it up. And make sure the latch catches properly. There. This is the GoBot Command Center folded up. Oh yeah, and then you gotta spin his little head around, spin his dog head around, so that he's got, yeah. There we go, guys. The GoBot Command Center. This is like, look at it. I love how chunky this is. This big, massive, beefy boy dog creature thing. Okay, we'll put him down over on the floor over here. And he's gonna be nice and safe there. Now, I'm not sure if you guys remember from last week. Well, I have several boxes down here. There's a bunch of boxes here from the, you know what, I'm just gonna show you. There's a bunch of boxes here from what I've been doing so far. And these are going pretty well, I think. Whoop. So these boxes have been pretty full. And yeah, just a quick gaze into those boxes there. And there, I just put you in the GoBot elevator. So yeah, so there's three boxes full so far, and starting on this one, starting on the 4th. So let's begin, guys. Let's begin. Let's see. Okay, here we go. I've got my box of Ziploc bags here to put all the stuff in. Okay, let's start. Who should we put to first? And of course, I'm going to show you guys each thing as I put them away, so we can, because part of this is like showcasing everything, right? To see, because a lot of this stuff, most of this stuff hasn't been accessible for most of the time I've been doing the Radzone, because it's always been way off in the distance, and there's been toys and toys and toys and toys all over the floor in the way. So literally, I had to part the sea. I had to part, like God had to part the seas for me, so that I could get to these, so I could get to the promised land here. So this is the promised land, sort of. So let's start with these little guys. I love these little guys, these little miniature pretender dudes. I've got a whack load of them. I don't have every single one. Hang on, I think I've got more than these. Okay, well let's just go with these three. These three guys. These guys are so cool. These are so much fun. And how they open, and the little dudes are inside, and they're so cute. Decepticon, 'twas a truly religious event. Yes, 'twas. This whole thing is like a massively spiritual undertaking. It's Zen. It's it's meaningful, it's cathartic, and it's all, well, it can be a little stressful too, but it's a spiritual practice, let's say. Yeah, actually, I'm actually serious about that. Doing this stuff, managing this and maintaining it and trying to clean it, trying to manage it and do it in a way that befits what I want for it and for my space. It is a spiritual practice, like for real, because a person's space has a lot to do with their well-being, feng shui and stuff like that, if you want to call it that. But really, I think that stuff is like, yeah, this stuff is legit. So for me personally, I'm the kind of person where my space definitely is linked to how I feel internally. My external surroundings is linked to how I feel internally. So this whole project for me to put everything in better order is absolutely also going to benefit me mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Totally. So it's gonna be fun. Just check it, guys. Watch it. When I'm like done all this, I'll be like super Zen goober. I'll be like ultra rad Zen party Paul. Nothing shall stand in my way, and all shall be one. So yeah, so basically, yeah. Till all are one, till all my toys are one in one box. Till all my toys are boxed. For now, let's just say that. Till all are in boxes, and then that begins. And then once all are in boxes, then I get to. Then becomes the process of reunification, which is basically putting up new shelves, and then taking the toys out of the boxes and putting them back on the shelves in new, special, orderly ways that are like not like orderly to the point of boredom, like not like boring orderly, like still like super fun, exciting party Paul fun stuff, but orderly in a way where it's like I want to have everything accessible. I want to be able to see and touch and handle everything and have everything accessible to me without me wondering, oh, where's this? Oh, I can't find this. I don't know what this is, because right now I'm in a state where so much of what I have is like lost, like kind of lost in boxes here and there, and I don't know where things are. But I want to have everything out in the open, fully available for me to behold and show you guys. So that is the main drive, because as you guys have seen, the Radzone has become a danger zone. Because as you saw probably a few episodes ago, I made the episode called "No More Space" or "No More Room," and literally my entire floor of my living space was covered in toys. So this had to be done. This is one of Kami Kaiju's little creatures. Kami Kaiju's in the chat. Give her a what? This is one of her creatures. She hand paints these wooden mushrooms. She has millions of them. And then I got this one from her because this one matches the color schematics of dude here completely. So he is the driver. He's the mushroom driver of this dude. So these guys go together wherever they go. Super cute. Cute fungus. Thank you, Deceptickitty. Yes. That's for you, Kami Kaiju. Cute fungus. Goober the Rainbow Wizard. Yes, you betcha. I am training hard. Goober the Rainbow Wizard. And James says, pretend formers. And, oh, that's a bright Decepticon. Who is it? Yeah, you know what? I don't know his name, Decepticitty, this Decepticon. He's one of the Micromaster bases. He's one of the Micromaster bases. He splits up. No clue what his name is, but he's so bright. I love his colors. These are some of my favorite colors in the whole universe. So, yep. So, okay, this guy's going to go in a box now, too. And, okay. So, should I split them up? Put each one in a different thing? I don't know his name. I don't know this guy's name, but have you guys seen this guy before? He's got a really cool function. He has a cool like tank thing there, and he opens up. He really opens up and becomes quite large. He has this cool scale. He scales up quite nicely and becomes like a power base. And this thing opens up. It's like really cool. Yeah, super cool. I think I'm going to put each one in its own separate bag, and then pack it up here. Okay, so I'm putting it in the box over here. So every time I go off camera, I'm putting everything in this box. Maybe I should point it over here so you can see. There you go. Yeah, so I'm going to put everything here in that box. I kind of just like I had the camera positioned this way more so because this angle looks nicer with all the nice toys here. Because I'm not really moving them. I'm trying not to move these toys. They don't really need to be moved, these guys, because I'm not moving these shelves, at least not right away. But these two shelves, these big green shelves, are the ones I'm focusing on moving. So that's why these ones gotta get. So primarily moving those guys. Okay, actually, might as well point out this area here on top of the boxes here, because this is also a stack of boxes that I've had against the green shelf here. And on top, I've been storing some other master stuff that was not in Castle Grayskull, so I should actually share them with you. So this is a Roton. This is so cool. I love Roton. He still works. I love his cool, like, his gimmicky things. And I've got Battle Armor Skeletor in here. His Battle Armor still does work. It still does stick, but it's really jangly. Let me just see. I want to see if I can actually do it. It's hard to. Yeah, look at that. It actually works. Look at that. And I hit it once. Look at that. It actually works. Sweet. His armor is still actually really in good shape. So yeah. So there you go. Roton. I love that sound. Cool. So that's Roton. He's not going to go in a box because he's kind of big. I'll just put him down here. And I also have, also from Masters, this might be my favorite Masters vehicle, actually. The Attack Track. The original OG Attack Track. This thing is freaking gold. I love it. And it does work. It does still work. It does still work. Oh, who do we got? We got Ninjatron here. Whoops, we got Ninjatron here. Let's see here. And, oh, Decepticon also says, G1 Micromasters cannon transport with cement head and terror tread. Cool, thanks, Decepticon. Yes, that was the purple one I just put away. And Ninja says, you're jangly. Thanks, Ninja. Ninjatron's here, everyone. And James says, greetings, Ninjatron. Decepticon says, ouch, right in the chest. Right in the chest. Oh, Ninja, that's Throwing Star. Got me. Good. So yeah, this is the Attack Track. I really like the Attack Track. His stickers are actually really in nice condition. He does work. I don't have any batteries in it right now. No batteries in it right now. And as you can see, riding Attack Track is Fakor. And it is the original Fakor with the sticker still, yeah, I'm like, he's not discolored. With the sticker is still applied on his chest. I thought for a second, look, was he discolored? Because the, and I even have the battery compartment. But it just kind of fell off there. Yeah, but I have the battery compartment. It's actually really cool. Battery compartment is awesome on there. And I thought for a second Fakor was discolored. He looked like, no, but he's not. It's just a trick of, my lights are making it look discolored. But no, he's in perfect condition. He's not even discolored. He's in epic condition. Still has the sticker on his chest, but I just don't want to take him out of here right now. But he's got a sword, super cool. So yeah. I like Fakor. I always wanted Fakor when I was a kid. My brother, shout out to Dan the Man if you watch this. My brother had Fakor when we were kids, but I don't know if whatever happened to it. I remember when we were kids, my brother had Fakor. I know he had Fakor, but I think that was long gone after a while. But yes, I had this one. I've had this one for a couple decades now. And okay, we're gonna put Attack Track away so it doesn't get in the way. We're gonna put him out of the way. Okay, I'm gonna move him over here. Attack Track. Put him by my Unicrons and my Labubus. Do you guys want to see Unicron and his Labubu? I'll let you speak up in the chat if people want to see Unicron and his green Labubu, because he's just kind of hanging out over there. But I put the Attack Track beside him. But oh, and Decepticon says, "Hey, Ninja Sensei." Ninjatron says, "Hi gang, happy Cyborg Monday. Resist the fascist techno bro oligarchy. Resist the fascist techno bro oligarchy? Is that like a? I'm trying to see this acronym, like FTBO. Okay, resist. Why would you want to resist cybernetic deals on Monday, Ninjatron? All those deals for cyborg parts sounds pretty good to me. Here's the Hulkster up here. I also have the Hulkster hanging out with the Attack Track. So Hulkster, he's a fun guy. He's a fun guy, kind of like this fun guy down here. But I'm not sure if these guys hang out. But they're both fun guys. Yoink! They're cool. Yeah. Yeah. So, okay, Hulk Hogan's going to go down here. He's going to just go in a box full of other knickknacks. Okay, cool. And Decepticon says, beep boop, resist, beep boop. Cool. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I got like a little tiny, on top of my Power Glove box, I've got one of the newer kickbacks. Not the newest one. It's like, I don't know what series this is from. One of those, it's a jangly kickback. Ninjatron says I'm jangly, but I'm calling this kickback jangly. Okay. And now, oh, right, and these guys, right, these little two things came with the Micromaster base, which I'll put in here too. Just gonna throw over there. Okay, cool, in the box. In the box. What's in the box? Remember that, you know, that scene Kamikaze knows, you know that scene from UHF, Weird Al's movie UHF, it was like, what's in the box? You can choose, and you know, the guy, the game show thing, it's like, you can choose what's in the box, or you can choose the fish, right? Yeah, wasn't it the fish? You can choose the fish, or you can choose what's in the box. And then the lady was like, the box, I'll take the box. And the lady freaks out and chooses the one in the box, right? And then, do you guys remember what happened? Let me know. Just type in the chat if you know what happened. Let me know what happened. Ano says, I personally would like to welcome our new tech bro overlords because I know they're listening to me. Ooh, cool, Ano. Cool, Aaron. I know you're Aaron. Ano. And Ninjatron says, kickback from the power. Yeah, Power of the Primes. Thank you, Ninja. That's Power of the Primes kickback. He's like, yeah, Power of the... I collected very little Power of the Prime stuff. Right, Decepticon Kitty, nothing! What's in the box? And then they open the box, and then there's nothing there, and he goes, nothing! Absolutely nothing! And then she's like all perturbed, and he looks at her and goes, stupid! You're so stupid! This is one of the best scenes in the whole movie. It was one of the best... I think it's one of the best movie lines of all time. If you disagree with me, then I got two words for you. So, I probably shouldn't say that in the Radzone. Should I? Could I say that in the Radzone? It's a WWE thing. They say it on TV. It's not a swear. Suck it. There. Okay, I did it. I said it. Oh my God, I said it. Oscar worthy. Thank you, Decepticon. You're probably talking about the movie. Yes. Oscar worthy line from the movie. And okay, now I dare not get distracted here. If they say it on TV that it's okay, yes, that's what I always say. If they say it on TV, it's morally fine. It's great. Okay. James says, at least you don't get sliced like the you can't do that until, wow, yes, deep cut. James Coleman, you can't do that on television. That show is freaking brilliant. I freaking love that show. It's so good. If you guys don't know the show You Can't Do That on Television, where have you been? Shame on you. And go and watch it. Go find it on YouTube. Go find clips of You Can't Do That on Television. Greatest Canadian-made TV show of all time. So, I also have my Power Glove box here that I guess I'll just show you since I have access to it. It's the box where the Power Glove, which I have down there on display, it's my box where it came in, and the box is kind of beat up, really. It's pretty beat up, but it's not that bad. It still isn't enough. It's in enough togetherness where it actually still has all sides and can be displayed. So fun. The Power Glove. I love the glove. I love the Power Glove. It's so bad. So rad. I meant slime, not slice. Oh, slime, yes. Yeah, slimed. Yep, that was such a good show. The slime and the water. Yeah, on the show You Can't Do That on Television, when you said, I don't know, you get slimed with green slime. It just pours all over you. And when you say water, you get water dumped in your head. That was their whole shtick. Okay, so now let's continue. I also have these Masters figures. I'll just leave those. You can see them. I'll just leave them there. Those two figures. I've got the new Fake Gore and the new Skeletor from the figures here. And I've got Hot Rod here. And I've got Cheetor reissue from Beast Wars. And I got Shredder reissue. And I've got our little Wasp reissue here. The one. It's taped. Oh, sorry. I thought it was like I was going to take it off. It's taped to Cheetor. So I'll just leave it. Yeah. It's the little packaging that we customized for Entercon 2023. I want to say. Was it 2020 or 2022 maybe? So let's keep going. Okay, now I've got this crazy GoBot guy up here. Oh geez, things are falling over already. Things are already falling over. Okay, look at this cool guy. So look at this GoBot dude here. Don't know what his name is. but he's freaking cool. I think I got him from a TFCon ages ago. He's in great condition. He's almost in mint condition. No idea who he is, but he's so freaking cool. He might be even a machine robo. I don't know. Someone tell me. Ninja, do you know? He's cool. He's got a little bit of wear and a little bit of chrome wear on his feet. You can see the red there, but it's pretty great, pretty good condition. So he's nice. I'm gonna put him in a bag so I can throw him in the box. In the box. Nothing. What's in the box? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, in the box he goes. Okay, now let's take this guy. I've had this guy sitting there forever. He's the newest remake of Iguanas, the little Iguanas that transforms into a motorcycle, which is super cool. He's got great, his articulation and engineering is really great, second to none. It's super fun. I'm so impressed with how small he is, but the smallness, and he's a cheapo, like a little guy, but he's so well made and has so many good. His architecture is really awesome. And oh, Decepticity says rad hot rod card art. Oh, card art. Thanks. Yeah. The Super 7. This Super 7 hot rod card art is so nice. I really like this. I actually bought it just because I like the way it looks on display. I don't want to open it. It just looks so cool displayed. Like it's such a really beautiful, bright art. So I kept it just like that. And let's see, is there more chatting here? Oh, Ninja says his name is Icky. Yeah, I know that, Ninja. You told me that before. His name is Icky. Transformer Joe. Hey, Transformer Joe, what's up? He says, what's everybody? What's everybody? Gobot Claus. Oh, Claus. That Gobot name, his name is Claus. Thanks, Joe. And Decepticity says, hey, Transformers Joe, 1986 creative name. I was going to call him Clamps. Clamps? Okay. Claus, Clamps. Oh, well, who knows? Maybe it could either works. And Ninja says, I'm just kidding, it's not Icky. I don't know what it is, but I had you going there. Gobot names are so lame. Ninja, you're such a grumpy bear. Such a stick in the, oh Ninja, you're such a bowl of porridge. You're just such a, Ninja, you're an unsweetened bowl of porridge, Ninja. Just shaking, I'm gonna shake my icky at you. Shake my icky. Oh no, it's Toy Boy, says Aaron Westerndorf. Oh, Aaron the troll is here. Guys, beware, beware. Hide your children. It's the troll has entered the building. The troll has just entered the Radzone. Crap! What do we do? Okay, that's okay. That's okay. That's all right. Everyone remain calm. Breathe. Breathe. Iguanus is small but mighty, says James Coleman. Transformers Joe says, LOL, that's cool, but his real name, oh, it's his real name? Claus? Cool. And then Cami says, I got my first Gobot. Yeah, guys, Cami got her first Gobot just the other day. She found them at a thrift store. She got Rogun. You know, the big shotgun size Rogun. You guys know what I mean. The shotgun size Rogun. Cami found it in good condition at a freaking thrift store. And I was like, no way. I was so jelly. So I was like, is it for me? And she's like, no, it's for me. And I was like, oh. So she has her own robot, like Rogun. And he's awesome, she says. Yes, he is. He's awesome. Trollbot alert, says Decepticity. That's right. Trollbot alert happens all the time. We're prepared for that. We know what to do. We know what to do when the troll shows up. We know what to do when the troll shows up. We run for our lives. And no, you know what we do? You know what we do? We kill him with kindness. We treat him kindly and we say words of encouragement to him. Because really, trolls are people too. They need energon just like the rest of us. The best trollbot there is. Damn straight, Aaron. You are. Wow, what a find. Yes, Transformers Joe, the Rogun find. Oh my goodness, I'm so jelly. Ninjatron says, yeah, I knew kids who had those GoBot guns. They were always the rowdy kids in class. Yeah, the rowdy kids in class had the GoBot guns. They just want to shoot everyone. And they have caps. They have caps in it too, right? The caps, you could shoot them with caps. Oh, I remember that, yeah, the kids in my class had the guns too. And that was back in the day when you could buy those caps at any little corner store for a quarter. So all the kids had the caps and they would shoot them in class and stuff. The teachers would get all ripped off. Teachers would get ticked off and try to take away your guns. Can't take away the kids' guns. Okay, so now we got this guy. Oh, now we got, oh, Aaron says you show, like Aaron Westendorp, the troll, says show the stream or, you showed show the stream or Winnipeg winter hat? What? Aaron, speak English. Gee whiz, at least have the courtesy to speak properly, troll boy. Now, I don't know what this guy's name is, or if he has a name. He's like a, I don't even know if he's part of GoBots or what, but he's like, I think he's a Japanese guy, but I love him. He's so freaking cool. I found him years ago, and he's got that crazy, he's got like the pull-out chest. One of his guns is busted though. I want to get a new one without the busted gun. I want to get one that's complete without guns. So if anyone knows where to find one, and I know there's a black version of this. This guy's the white version. There's a black version. I want to get the black one too. When I found these guys originally, they were just cheap. You could get them for nothing, and now they're kind of. I find them when I do find them online, which is rare. People want like 30, 40 bucks to them. I'm like, no way, man. I want to find this guy for 10 bucks. So I don't know. It's not worth 40 bucks. I do get kind of PO'd when I see just laymen, when I see the layman trying to people can pretty easily spot just items that probably originated in the 80s and 90s. And I think some people who don't understand collectability and stuff, they'll just take, they'll take anything. If they find anything from the 80s and 90s, they'll be like, oh my God, it's from the 80s. It must be worth a ton of money. And they'll go and post it on Marketplace or post it on eBay for like $1 zillion, thinking, wow, this is worth so. And it's like, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's not worth that much money. Sorry. So, but then people start charging that, not realizing that no one's going to buy them. So you have so on eBay and Marketplace, you see tons of stuff on there for like huge amounts of money that no one's buying because no one's going to pay that price for them. So I feel like that happens a lot. That's one of Party Paul's pet peeves. Star Ears. No, it's not. It's not from Star Ears Ninja. I thought that too, but I don't think it's not from Star Ears. But although it does look a lot like them, and I am looking for more Star Ears. So if anyone has Star Ears, tell me because I am looking for more Star Ears. I only have one right now. Oh, Aaron Westerndorp says you should show the stream your winter hats. Oh yeah, right. What? That's not Ninjatron. No one cares about that in Canada. See, Aaron's from the U.S. where they don't understand weather patterns, and so he doesn't know what winter hats look like. So he thinks my winter hat is something special. So he's like, show us your winter hat. But everyone in Canada understands, winter. That's just the thing. So you guys want to see my winter hat? If you guys want to see my winter hat, and then maybe an old Zoid. No says, is this an old Zoid? Could be a Zoid. Not a Zoid, but something else from Tony. Yeah, it's from Tomy. Probably not a Zoid, but something from Tony Ninjatron. So I think it is from Tomy. That's true. Like Tribot. Yes, Transformer Joe. I think it is a Tribot. I think it is a Tribot. Mandatory toque education, says Deceptive Kitty. Whoa, we might have to do that. You think we might have to do a mandatory toque education for Aaron's sake? Aaron, you're such a handful. Wait, that's what she said. Okay, so should I show you guys my toque? If I have one more person, if one more person says yes, I'll get my toque. But I'm not gonna do it just because Aaron asks for it. But if someone else wants me to do it, I'll do it. Just because I want to make it hard for Aaron. So Aaron Westendorp now says, I understand winter to the point I have the exact same damn hat. Oh, you do? Oh, that's right, you do. That's right. I just like making fun of Aaron. Takara, LOL, I mean, says Transformer Joe. And James Coleman says, please. Okay, James wants me to show the hat too. Okay, hold on. I'll get the freaking winter hat. Aaron has one too. Gee whiz. Because me and Aaron, we're like buddies. Me and Aaron are really good buddies. So he showed me his hat and I showed him mine. Yes, that's what we do. We show each other hats privately. And no, hats is not code for something else. It really is just a hat. So yeah, this is my winter hat. Look at this thing. It's so warm. It's so warm. It's my funny fuzzy winter hat. So there you go. There you go, guys. There, toss it over. Now you've seen Party Paul's winter hat. Party Paul's winter hat. That's how real men do it, says the Septic Kitty. That's right. Check it out. That's how real men do it. So real men do it.
Super Rover is here. I, Super Rover, am here to help. And how can I help you?
How can I help you? I can help you by, oh man, maybe Grover should open the matrix of leadership.
Super Rover.
Okay, Grover's gonna open the matrix. Oh my goodness. Grover Super Grover lights. Oh, I gotta go open it. Look, the handles fit his fingers exactly. Oh gosh, Super Grover lights our darkest hour. Okay, Super Grover is so great, right? He's so great.
It is I, Super Grover!
Oh my goodness.
And I am cute, too.
Okay, Super Grover's got to go away now. Super Grover's gonna have a little nap. Okay, so it's getting cold out there, Goober. Cool winter hat, says James. Thank you. Is that a toque? Says Anno. Yes. Greg says Aaron. That's funny. Both Aarons in the chat are in the U.S. right now. Both the troll Aaron and Anno Aaron. You guys are both U.S. people. Strange. Is this like one of those things where I don't know? Strange. You're all named Aaron. So yes, Aaron, the other Aaron. It is a toque. Well, no. A toque is different. No, sorry. A toque is different. A toque is a different kind of hat. That's not a toque. But you could call most hats toques. It's confusing. So yes, it's a rad hat, super warm. Yes, it is Decepticitty. Toque, says Transformers Joe. Toque. Oh wait, is Joe? Wait, yeah, Joe, are you in the US too? Because Joe, I think I know who you are, Joe. You're like Joe from TFCon. You're the artist. You're also an artist, right, Joe? I think it's you from TFCon, right? And I think you're also a US person, but your name is Joe, not Aaron. So okay, that's cool. So I guess not everyone in the US is named Aaron. And everyone's saying Toque. Toque. Ninja says, that's a Sasquatch hunting hat. Yes, it is. I hunt Sasquatches. Arise, Grovermus Prime. Grovermus Prime, that's cool. He's your mama, says Aaron. Why are you saying Grover's my mama? No, he's not. Well, yeah. Okay, so Decepticon says, thanks, Kamikaiju. What? What did Kamikaiju say? Did I miss something? Oh, it's Toque. Oh, yeah, thank you. Yes, Kamikaiju properly spelt it. Yes, Toque, T-O-Q-U-E. Yes. That's legit. Okay, let's get on with the show here. What are we talking about toques for? You guys are what's going on here, you guys? No, Joe Mama. Oh, he's Joe. Oh, Joe. Oh, okay. Decepticon's making fun of Joe. Sorry, no. Aaron is poking fun at Joe. Aaron's saying he's Joe Mama, as in it says Joe Mama. So Joe, the troll is trolling you, but it's okay. He's a friendly troll. Joe Mama, real men give up fashion for comfort, says no. Yes, this is true. Transformers Joe says, yep, I'm in the US, and nope, I'm just a normal schmuck. That's okay. Just a normal schmuck. Oh, you're not the Transformers artist? Like you're not the artist, like you're a cartoon artist? Because are you from TFCon? No? Sorry, Joe, I thought I knew you. I thought you were a specific Joe that I knew at TFCon. But if not, that's cool. Still awesome to have you here. That's the weird thing. I think that's something that I want to mention, that I mean, I think it's obvious, but maybe some people don't always. I think maybe this is something people maybe have an easier time with than I do, because like since I don't know everyone's faces associated to their handles. Like I'm getting used to people's handles. Like I see all the same handles every week, so I know all your handles. I know, but I have no idea what your face is, what you look like, what your real name is. No clue, except for the people that I've known for years through TFCon and other events where I kind of, I know you guys already, like, the whole TFCon crew. But anyone who comes in that's new, anyone who's handle that I haven't seen before, I'm just guessing. I don't know who you are. I'm kind of just guessing. Oh, is this person? So unless I'm told explicitly who you are, you're just you're a mystery. You can say anything you want, and I'll probably believe it. You can tell me that you're the Pope's gardener, and I might believe you. Maybe. I'm so gullible. And I'm the Pope's gardener. And Grover's your mama. Blech. Yeah. Well, according to Aaron, he is, James. And Thinkentook. Ninja says, I don't look like anyone or anything. Actually, that's not true, Ninjatron. You look a lot like Grumpy Bear. Ninjatron is Grumpy Bear, Grumpy Bear, Grumpy Bear. This is Ninjatron's spirit animal. Actually, this is Ninjatron's real animal. This animal holds the spirit of Ninjatron in his little butt heart. And the Ninjatron we know and love from TFCon, is just a actual a manifestation of this creature. This creature spiritually projects, what's that word? When you can like jump outside your body. This guy astral projects himself as the form of Ninjatron. But it's him. He's a Grumpy Bear. Yeah, so there you go. There, Ninja, you are So you are something, and you are someone, and you're the king of France. Transformers Joe, you're the king of France? Wow, dude! Oh man, the king of France is hanging out with me in the Rad Zone. Man, that's freaking cool. This is great. My Rad Zone's really going somewhere. This is sweet, man. Sweet. Okay, well that's awesome. Transformer Joe, and what a coincidence that the king of France is also a Transformers fan. That's so cool, man. Right on. I guess it really is catching on. And Transformers Joe says, nope, I have a little channel, but no TFCon connection. Okay, you got a channel too. Okay, cool, TFCon, or cool, Transformers Joe. I have not seen your channel yet. I should check that out. And Decepticon Kitty says, bonsoir, mon Roy. Good, cool. Yeah, we all speak a little bit of French. Just a little bit here, right? Everyone in Canada kind of speaks a little bit of French. Not necessarily a whole lot, but a little bit. Okay, let's get back to tagging and bagging these bad bots. Got RC. This is the best, one of the best versions of RC, I think. I don't have the masterpiece or anything. Oui, says, oui, says Transformers Joe. Oui, ho, ho, ho. Sacre bleu. See, I'm growing a little French mustache. I have my French mustache here. Oui, ho, ho, ho. Le fils professeur, la bibliothèque, les grands pamplemousses et le poisson danser dans la bibliothèque. Oh, 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 le pâtissier, grand pamplemousse. Oh, oh, oh. So yeah, that's right. Yeah, right? What do you think, right? My French is pretty good, right? Right? Okay, I'm going to put RC in the box. What's in the box? Nothing! Okay, now, what's next? Oh, you know what? Ooh, gee whiz. Okay, well, I've got another one of those cool tribot things that I showed you guys. Let me take him out. Oh, don't fall over. Okay. So this is a second tribot. Did I put the first one in there already? Yeah, he's there. Okay, yeah, so it's a second tribot. This is a second. This guy's a different model, but same thing, like a Takara Tomy tribot. But I don't think it's Takara. It might be just Tomy, because this is before they merged, right? So this is one of those, yeah, he's really cool. I like this. This guy also has different versions. There's a black version, which I also am looking for. So this guy's really cool. He's got a gun. This guy, I think, is in really good condition. His gun sticks up all the time, but it's kind of floppy. He's a little bit, he's not as happy as he used to be. He's losing some momentum there. He needs to get this bot some pills. He needs to get some pills. Get him, get him happy again. That's all I'll say about that. So, and then he transforms into kind of like a brontosaurus type of creature. I won't transform. I don't like transforming I don't like all these guys. These guys have not been dusted in like 4 years. So these guys are all covered in crazy amounts of dust. I don't want to transform them while they're covered in dust because I don't want to like get the dust like gunked up in their joints and stuff. So I'm actually just I'm just packaging them up as they are right now, even though it's much more efficient space-wise to package them when they're in like a vehicular mode. But I'm just packing them up like this, and because I want to dust them once I bring everything back out again, out of the boxes into their new shelves, then I'll dust everything and have like a nice clean collection again. But yeah, this guy transforms into like a brontosaurus type thing. And I'm really, really sad because someone told me, I think Kamikaiju told me, or someone told me, I think several people told me that the brontosaurus actually never existed. The brontosaurus is kind of like a fake dinosaur. They recently discovered that the bones were improperly assembled, and that apparently the brontosaurus didn't ever happen. I say nay. You cannot take away sludge. No way, you're not taking away sludge. Brontosaurus forever. Yes, so, and let's see what's in the chat here. Let's see here. Yo, is it time for TFCon Toronto yet? Says, hey, Michael Evans 74, what's up, buddy? Michael Evans 74. Actually, it is not time for TFCon Toronto yet. That is in July, but I hope to see you there. Cool, man. Good to see you, my friend, in the Rad Zone. And let's see. Decepticon says, excellent use of our proud national language. Thank you, Decepticon. I've tried my best. That's all the French I learned from living in Montreal for 8 years. Decepticon says, I use cheap shaving. You use a cheap shaving brush to dust stuff because it has long bristles and it's, yes, same thing. I have a very soft makeup brush that I use for dusting. Yes, I do the same thing, but I don't want to dust right now because if I dust it now, it would just be dust everywhere. I don't want to deal with that. I just want to pack them in right now, and I'll dust them when it's time to take them out. No, I'm not moving. Michael Evans, 74. I'm not moving. I am strictly just putting things in boxes because I'm moving all my shelving and bringing in new shelves. I'm revamping the RAD space and upgrading. I'm leveling up. I'm evolving the Radzone into more radical. It's going to be even more rad. It's going to be, I'm upping the rad. I'm increasing. I'm growing. I'm making it radder. So it's going to be, so that's what I'm doing. I'm in the process of dismantling so I can then remantle. Yeah, so I can put it back together again. So that's in the process. So I'm taking you guys through my unboarding process. It's I'm disassembling. No disassemble, Stephanie. But for now, it's just a temporary disassemblage. So in favor of much triumphant, a big triumphant future. So James says, don't you dare take away Sludge. Yes, James, absolutely. Ninja says, no Brontosaurus? First they take away Pluto from the solar system and now this? I know, right? Didn't they also take away, hang on, there was like something else that really made me upset about something they kind of just ousted out of pop culture that had to do with a character of some kind. But yeah, Pluto too, right? That's lame. Now, here's a guy that was sitting, this guy was placed, I had this guy placed in between my two, those two Tommy Tribot things. This guy is my what's his name? He's from, he's from, yeah, Silverhawks. Silverhawks. He's one of the bad guys from Silverhawks, and he's so cool. He's in great condition. I have had him for a long time. I find him again. I still find him from time to time. I even found him in a convention here locally recently, but I've had this guy for many years, and he's really cool. Really cool. His name is Buzzsaw. Is his name? I think his name is actually Buzzsaw. Yeah, I think so. It's pretty cool. Yeah, Buzzsaw. Thank you. Buzzsaw from Silverhawks, says James Coleman. I knew it. Let's see. Yep. Okay. So put in the box. Put Buzzsaw in the box. Everything's fitting quite nicely so far, just one by one. And look at this little guy. Speaking of Brontosaurus, I've got this little tiny dinosaur guy. I've got my little itty bitty. He's one of the headmasters from the Titan Master line, right? And I like him because inside here, like the head guy, the head is and his little arms turn into the T-Rex arms. It's so cute. So yeah, he's just tiny, but he's so small. I'm just gonna put him in the box as is with no bag. He's just so tiny he can just sit in the box. A lot of these guys here are like tiny guys. There's so many little tiny guys, but I'm putting the bigger guys in first under plastic so that then the smaller guys can go on top. So here is my Siege Prime. Yeah, my Siege Prime. He's been posed like this. He hasn't changed from this pose in like since 2019, I think. 2020, 2019? Yeah. I think I've had him up there like this since 2019. So let's see if I can creak him out of position into a new pose here. Oh, creak. See if I can bend those joints there. Look at that, eh? Move him for the first time. Creak. Cracking plastic sounds. No, he's fine. He's fine. These toys are built to last, right, Hasbro? So, okay, take his thing. I'm gonna take out his shield thing. Okay, there. Yeah, Siege Prime is still the best, says Ninjatron. Really, you think he's the best? I would like to get Nemesis, the Nemesis version of this guy. I had a chance to ages ago when the Nemesis version was only, like it was always around $90 when it was retail. It was like $90 or so. But now he's probably worth a lot more than that. But I want to get the Nemesis version of this guy. The Nemesis is so cool. But this guy's pretty good too. Pretty good, eh? So let's put him in them. Let's put him some plastic. These bags are not. These plastic bags are kind of too small for this Prime now. These are kind of getting bigger. I'm getting bigger. Let me see if I got another box here. Another box here full of bags. I got more bags. But these ones might be. They don't smell. They smell okay. Okay, these bags are okay. Sometimes I try to if I'm not familiar with a particular bag, if I see a strange bag, I give it a quick whiff just to make sure it's clean. You know? Oh, just to make sure it's clean. This one seems pretty clean, so Prime's getting put in there. Okay, so Prime goes in the box. In the box, Prime! Now we've got, also, I think this is also from Siege, or it might be Earthrise. Siege or Earthrise, but it's Hoist. I love this version of Hoist. So cool. So like pure and true to his like the G1 Hoist is, just taking some water here. I really love my G1 Hoist. And this guy is a great version of Hoist. He's got so much detail. Look at all his stuff, his weapons and his accessories, so freaking cool. He's got so much detail there. Not much kibble, but even the kibble is really cool looking. And it's just so cool. He's so true to the character of Hoist. Really like him. Oh my goodness. James says, I got Nemesis Prime at Walmart at $39 when COVID restrictions was dying down. Man, $39. That's amazing, James. I guess that's US, but still, it's around 50 or 60 Canadian. It's still a good deal. Dang. Transformers Joe, don't know how you feel about KOS, but the oversized version of him is beautiful. Oh, I'm not sure what KOS is. Oh, is that like a third party? I'm not sure. I very rarely purchase third party, but from time to time I dig into third party stuff, but very rarely. Yeah, cool. Yeah, maybe send me like a photo or something of that one Transformers Joe. And Ninja says you can't beat $39. Yeah, I know, $39 for Nemesis Prime. I don't think you can get any Nemesis Prime for that price these days. For $39, that's pretty sweet, pretty sweet, James Coleman. Pretty sweet. Oh God, this guy is like stiff. Because I also haven't moved him in like several years. He's just been sitting there forever. Okay, I'm gonna bag him up. He can fit in a little bag. He's not that big. So it looks like we have about 10 minutes or so left. Maybe like 10 or 15 minutes left, guys. So I'm gonna go as quick as we can to bag up more stuff so I can show you more. I'm gonna pick up the pace a bit so I can show you more cool stuff. Because I want to show you all I want to do my best to show you. You come here to see toys. Actually, I don't know. Do you guys come here to see toys? What do you guys come here for? Why are you guys here? Why do you come? Tell me, why do you come to the Radzone? What do you hope to see here? What is the biggest thing you come here for? Let me know, because I want to give you guys the goods. I want to give you the goods. So yeah, but for today, I'm showing you as many toys as I can, from my collection that has been kind of, off limits for many years because I haven't been able to reach them until now. So now I can reach them and show them to you. And one of them is this. Remember how last week I packaged up most of my G1 Dinobots? Well, this is the last one that was up here. I had Swoop on display up here. This is my G1 Swoop, and this is in the best shape. My G1 Swoop is in immaculate shape. That's not my original. I have not had this since childhood. I bought this at a TF Con several years ago. And I purposely bought it because I was willing to pay extra. I knew Swoop was really expensive, but I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna go all out and buy, because Swoop's always been expensive. So I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna pay for a Swoop, dagnabbit, I'm gonna get a freaking good one. So I waited to find like an absolutely minty one that I knew I'd be completely satisfied with. So I waited and got this guy, completely mint. All of the chrome is just immaculate. I'll fold out the wings here. Just immaculate chrome. And get this, guys. These are the original stickers. And no, it's not a knockoff. I checked. It's not a knockoff. It is an original G1 Swoop with immaculate original stickers, not repros. And it's just, so nice. Even his even his limbs are nice and tight still. So super cool. So yeah, I've had this guy. I'm really happy with this guy. Very cool. Oh, and Dan the Man has showed up. Hello, Dan the Man. Awesome, bro. Thanks for showing up. You're just in time to see me package up Swoop. So, and I'm gonna catch up on some chat here. Dan the Man says, good deal. Yeah, Dan the Man. Yes, it is a good deal for that Nemesis Prime price. James Coleman says, your energy is awesome and comical. Thank you, James. Thank you, James. That's very kind of you to say. And unless you're talking about Ninjatron, mwah. And Ninja says, I want to see GoBot Command Center wrestle Fortress Max. That's why Ninjatron comes to the Rad Zone, to see the GoBot Command Center wrestle Fortress Maximus. You know what, Ninja? That's actually a good idea. I actually like that idea, Ninja. I'm not going to do that today, but I want to do that in a future episode because that's actually, I like that idea, Ninja. Thank you for the idea. So guys, in the future, you can thank Ninjatron. You will someday see the GoBot Command Center wrestle Fortress Maximus in the Rad Zone. Because we can do that. We can do anything we want. Transformers Joe says, I come for the ambience. Thank you, Transformers Joe. I'm glad you like the ambience. And Decepticity says, I come here to see the colors in Goober's brain. Nice. Yes, you can see the colors in my brain here. This is definitely a feature of the Rad Zone. And Kemikaiju says, hey, Dan, my bro. So Kemikaiju says, hello to my bro. Dan says, nice swoop. Yes, bro, nice swoop. Thank you. So minty. So minty. And Decepticity says, yeah, because I was explaining how I waited to buy a really minty swoop. Decepticity says, if that happens, my money is on, you're referring to the battle royale between, the future battle royale between GoBot Command Center and Fortress Maximus. Deceptikity's money is on Fortress Maximus. I don't blame you, Decepticity. I'd say that is a safe bet. That is a safe bet to bet on the max. The max. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna package up Swoop now very carefully because Swoop is really, really minty, and I'm gonna be very careful with Swoop here. So let's put Swoop in the bag, nicely in the bag, and put his sword in there. There we go. There we go. And we're going to put Swoop in the box very carefully in the box. Bye-bye, Swoop. Goodbye. See you soon, buddy. See you soon, Swooper. Me, Swoop. Me, Swoop. No, see nothing. Me, Grimlock Positive. Hot Rod and Cop Close. Oh, God. I keep on going. I always get into it. It's so burned in my brain. I always go there when I just keep, once I say one of the lines, my brain just follows through. So, just checking up on the chat here again. And nice, it's James's money. James Coleman's money on Fortress Maximus. So yeah, and so thanks for the money on Fort Max, says James Cole. Oh wait, sorry, it's James's money. Oh sorry, I think I said sorry, James. I think I said it was Decepticity. Sorry, yes. James Coleman says he bets on Fortress Maximus. Thank you for that clarification. I don't want to mix up people's identities here. That's the worst, right? Don't want to do that. Don't want to put you guys all in a crazy ether of consciousness. We can't have that. But then again, isn't it true that all are one? Aren't we all one in the Rad Zone? All are one. James Coleman and Decepticity are one. That means Ninjatron and the GoBot Command Center are one. And Fortress Maximus and Kemikaiju are one. And my bro and Super Rover are one.
Super Rover is here.
And of course, Ninjatron is one with Grumpy Bear, as always. Lots of oneness happening in the Rad Zone, my friends. Oh, there's dust. I can see dust particles floating in the air because of all the dusty toys I'm playing with now. Gee whiz. Oh, Ninja says he will also put James's money on Fort Max. Nice. Everyone put James's money on Fort Max. Decepticity says, we are chat. We are legion. Yes, that's awesome. I love that. We are chat. We are legion. But James pays. James pays. If GoBot Command Center wins, does James have to pay? Guys, I mean, come on, really? Come on, who's going to win? My money's on Fort Max too. Okay, now who's the next? Oh, I want to show you. Okay, now check this out. You can probably see in the corner. See, I've been picking off guys mostly here, but look at this corner here. I'm not sure if you guys see. We'll finish off tonight. In the next few minutes, we're gonna end the stream in a few minutes. But I will finish off with showing you some of the big guys, some of my favorite guys on the shelf. We're gonna package them up good. I will start with my awesome, one of my grails, my G1 Shockwave. Original G1 minty condition. Perfectly working. No batteries in it right now because I don't store them with batteries. So perfectly working G1 shockwave. Listen to those perfectly working ratchet joints. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. He's complete. He's shiny. Well, he's not as shiny now because he's dusty. So he's dusty now. He's Dusty Shockwave, like Dusty Rhodes. He's fighting Megatron for the WWE Championship, for the Energon Championship, the Intercontinental Energon Championship. So, but Shockwave is a beaut. He is really, really nice and really good, perfect condition. Super solid, super great, super beefy. No scratches on his shield. Oh, super good. He's one of my favorite pieces. Got him from my TFCon also a long time ago. A long time ago, back when this guy was when he was affordable. Let's see here. Oh, James Coleman says, "Well, guys, gonna catch some Sorry. James Coleman says, "Well, guys, gonna catch some Z's. Have a good night. Have a good night, James Coleman. Well, thank you again for joining the Radzone, and we'll see you next week, James." Decepticity says, "Wow, you can see the real electronics in the chest." Zap! Yes, you can see all those what do they call them? Transistors. Yes. Ciao, James, says Decepticity. Right on. Yep. It's funny. I think it's funny how James Coleman always just he kind of like bows out just a few minutes before we finish. I usually finish just a few minutes after James bows out. Maybe that's kind of like it's a clockwork. It's just tradition here. It's one of our traditions. So I'm kind of wondering, how do I box this guy up? Because he's big. He's a big boy. I'm not going to just throw him in a box willy-nilly, even in a bag. So I think I'm going to keep him on the side for now, and I will box him up more carefully a bit later on. But for now, I'll just put him over here in the corner, put baby in the corner, just have him just going to put him down in a safe place there, and I'll box him up later. And now his counterparts, I had him displayed. I had my G1 Shockwave displayed alongside with one of our newest Shockwaves in the Transformers lore, Siege Shockwave. Now, I'm not sure. I mean, there's been newer Shockwaves since this guy, but I think this is the best modern Shockwave we've ever had so far. My bro, Dan the Man, check this out. This guy's crazy. This is Shockwave, but look, it's like super freaking beefy super shredder Shockwave. You know, like mutant, super intense green mutagen Shockwave. He's got he's been infected with high doses of intense nuclear energon radiation, and he's got parts of his legs growing on his shoulders. He's got 4 arms now, 4 freaking arms, and he's got massive backpack and lasers all over him and stuff. So this version of Shockwave is freaking insane, and it looks like a monstrosity more than a warrior. But I love him. I think he's freaking awesome. This is the complete. And most of the kibble, most of that crazy extra armor, it's all kibble. You can take it off, and when you take it off, it just looks more like the standard Shockwave body type. But I always display him like this because he's so impressive when he's just full on, you know? So it's crazy. This is the craziest version of Shockwave. Yeah, he's very cool. He's also very well made, really cool articulation, really, really well, great architecture. Great architecture and great tooling. And cool, Cavefish. Dude, the Vilster! The Villamus, the Christopher is here, guys. Christopher hasn't shown it, guys. Christopher, welcome. You haven't been here in like ages, buddy. Good to see you here. Good to see you here, Villing. The Villamus, the Christopher. You're just in time to see Shockwave. Shockwave wants you, Christopher. He's going to do some illegal experimentation on your brain. So, Decepticity says electrolytic capacitors. Electrolytic capacitors. You can almost see his electrolytic capacitors inside of this version of him too, even though there's no electronics here. And Transformers Joe says, I have G1 Galactic Man I got for Xmas one time in my press. Oh, woo, dude, you have Galactic Man. That's so cool. Galactic Man is the knockoff version of Shockwave. It's all gray, and he came from Radio Shack, I believe, right? And oh, that's cool. I did have that version too when I was a really young kid. That's the first Shockwave I had, was a Galactic Man. But he was kind of all busted up and he wasn't really in good shape. But I did have him when I was a really young kid. Clock like the Friendly Giants ending, says James Coleman. What? Clock like the Friendly? I know the Friendly Giant. I love the Friendly, but I'm not sure what you mean by clock like the Friendly Giants, because I don't remember how the Friendly Giant ended. James Coleman? Can you give me more, can you give me more specifics, James? Because I would love to entertain that, but I'm not sure exactly what the details for that are. Dan the Man says, that's nice, bro. Thanks, Dan the Man. Yes, it's nice. He's also pretty beefy and big. I also don't know how to put him in a box because he's just this big guy. So I'll put him aside for now too, just on the side here, right beside my Power Glove box. And maybe the last guy, because we are running, hang on, let's see, how much time do we got now? We're only 5 minutes over. Got 5 minutes over, so I think we're just gonna do maybe 1 or 2 more guys. 1 or 2 more. You know what? I'll do 2 more bots. Dan the Man, stick around. Dan the Man, stick around. I've got 2 more bots. I've got you in mind, bro. So let's see. First of all, Decepticate says, Christopher, the Savior, has blessed us with his return. Yes. Well, he's he's not the Christ, but he's the Christopher. You know, he's almost. It's kind of in the same bracket. And so anyway, okay, let's see here. Transformers Joe gives me a thumbs up. Clockwork like the Friendly Giants ending, says James Coleman. Wait, is Clockwork the giraffe? Is that the name of the giraffe you mean? I'm still not sure what you mean, James Coleman. But I love the Friendly Giant. Did anyone else here grow up with the Friendly Giant? He was so cool with the big purple spotted giraffe. My goodness, I wish I had a purple spotted giraffe right now. I'm going to show you guys two more bots. This guy, he was also displayed with my shockwaves. My G1. Well, okay, he's a reissue. He's my reissue from the book boxes. You know, the book boxes that were released with the Dreamwave art on it. This is my reissue Target Master Hot Rod. And I also love this guy. He's so cool. So not an original, not at least not a vintage. He's an original, but not a vintage. He's a reissue. What a great reissue. He's got the metal toes. He's got Hot Wire. I think is Hot Wire the name of the gun. That's his Target Master little buddy there. So cool. I really love this mold. I never owned Hot Rod as a kid. Never had him as a kid. I had a Rodimus Prime that my mom got for me from a garage sale. I never got Hot Rod, so I've only had Hot Rod. This is the first Hot Rod that I owned. So I bought this when it was relatively new from the book box, the book box reissues. And oh, so cool. So cool. He's so minty. Oh, he's dusty. I should not have inhaled. Oh, okay. Yes, that was dusty. Don't breathe in dust. Whew. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. It's all right. And Cave, the Christopher says, I recently got Skeletron in Megatron armor. Oh, you got the Skeletor thing, Chris, the Masters of the Universe Transformers crossover. I really wanted to get that, but I was like, I just didn't have the budget. I didn't have the budget at the time for that crossover. Maybe in the future I'll pick them up. I love that look of the Skeletor with the Megatron armor and the Megatron gun. That's freaking crazy. It's goofy as all. It's goofy as goofy as F. Goofy as F, but I would love to get it, but maybe in the future. Maybe in the future. Now let's see here. James Coleman says, "Hey, let's." James Coleman says he lets the guests sit down in a comfy chair with a fireplace and ends the show saying goodbye, ×2. Okay, James. I think I recollect. Gosh, I still don't remember completely. But okay, James is trying to explain to me the ending to the Friendly Giant, how he ends the show, and I sort of remember. You're helping to bring back some strange childhood memories because it's in there somewhere. It's locked up in there somewhere. Just not sure exactly. Dan the Man says, I'm a Soundwave guy. LOL, yes, you are, Dan the Man. You are a Soundwave guy, Dan the Man. But you're also, there's one other guy, Dan the Man, that you are. Hang on. Okay, wait. Also, the Christopher says, goody as F. It is a good way to put it. Oh yeah, and blood, yeah. So Dan the Man. So Dan the Man keeps on popping in. Dan the Man is my bro. He's my biological bro, and he's saying he's a Soundwave guy. He's a Soundwave guy. He's a Blaster guy because those are the guys that he had firsthand when we were kids. Those are the Transformers that he remembers most. Yes. So Soundwave and Blaster are big ones for Dan the Man. Also for me, I love those guys too. So Dan the Man is big into Soundwave and Blaster. But Dan the Man, you were also into one other guy that I'm going to show right now. This will be the last show, the last showing of the evening, my friends. Dan the Man, you are also a massive fan of. Oh God, he's big. Oh geez. Oh my God, he's falling apart. Wait, he's falling apart. Hold on. The original. Please don't fall. Oh my God. Oh, jeez. The original Omega Supreme. So my bro is a big fan of the original Omega Supreme, as he should, as you all should be. Omega Supreme is one of the best, most amazing bots to ever grace the Transformers line. He is big, he is nasty, he is wicked, he is brave and loyal to the Autobot cause. He is the only Autobot that can fly into outer space for long periods and transform into crazy giant spaceships and almost maybe even like a time machine type thing. And he's got like a big upside down miniskirt, and he's crazy. And so yeah, Omega Supreme is one of the coolest, biggest bots ever. This one does work. It does work. The batteries do work. There's no batteries inside right now, but the electronics do work. I did own an Omega Supreme before this one, but I gave it to my bro as a present years and years ago. So in the meantime, since then, I have purchased this one. So I acquired this Omega Supreme. I'm not even sure where, like years ago. I think I got it. Yeah, I got it from, oh, no, I know. I got this guy from a TFCon LA. I think 2020 or 2021. Well, just the first TFCon LA after COVID. So I got this guy from TFCon LA. And yes, he's so cool. He is of course, he is one of the quintessential Transformers to own, as far as G1's concerned. And he's so big. He's so freaking big. I can't even fit my whole face with him. And K-Fish keeps on saying Goofy. Why? What is Villing? What are you doing? He keeps on saying Goofy. Okay, and then James says, check out the internet on Friendly Giant. Yes, I will. James, now you've inspired. Now you're like, now that it's in my brain, I'm like, I'm not going to be satisfied until I see the whole thing. So I'm going to go look up Friendly Giant after this. Dan the Man says, oh, so sorry, Decepticitty says, Dan the Man, whatever happened to that Faker figure? Yeah, right. Dan the okay, bro. Earlier in this episode, I was talking to everyone about Faker because remember the He-Man, the Faker, because you had the original Faker from He-Man, the blue guy with the sticker on his chest, right? Do you know whatever happened to him? Because I was telling everyone here in the Radzone that you owned him when we were kids, but I don't know whatever happened to him. So let the chat know what happened to Faker, bro. And Decepticate says, talk is cheap, Spreem. Yes, Omega Spreem. That's another kind of like, I don't really fully understand the Spreem joke, but I know it's like that rainbowy, UK version. I wish I could get him, but he's so expensive. I remember there's like famous, isn't there like a famous video? There's an infamous video on the internet somewhere of Evangelist throwing a Spreem against the wall or something like that. It's crazy. Yes, and yes, Dan the Man, Omega Supreme. Yes, Dan the Man, it's Omega Supreme. It's your favorite. It's your favorite. I know that you still have the one that I gave to you. I know you still, or maybe Daniel has it. That one, I know you or Daniel has that one still. So, and K-Fish says he's just correcting himself. Okay, I get that. I get that you were correcting yourself, Villamus. But you kept saying Goofy. Like what? Anyway, I'll have to go read the chat back. I'll have to go read it back. And yes, and Dan, I'm sure Dan the Man, he knew when he heard me alluding, saying, "Yeah, bro, I got something for you." He knew I was going for this guy. He knew that because me and Dan both know, like we didn't have neither one of us had many Transformers growing up because our parents didn't buy us lots, but the ones we had, those were special. Those are the ones that really, etched in our brains forever. So for me, it was. For me, the ones that really etched in my brain were the Dinobots, well, mostly Grimlock, Slag, and Skyfire, Jetfire. Got that from my Baba, and can't remember what else, but there was a few. Huffer was my very first one, and then I know for my brother, the ones that were mostly cemented to him were Soundwave, Blaster, and Omega Supreme. So, and check it out, I even have all the clips for him, which are very, it's very hard to find all those. So, yep. It's really cool. So yeah, this guy is not going in a box because he's too freaking big. So I'm just going to put him on the ground as well, very carefully. Okay, so there we go. Oh my goodness, guys, it's been an awesome show today. Let's see here. Oh, still the chat is still active as it should be. That's awesome. And Decepticate says Omega Spreem is from TF Animated Strike Prototype Rapid Engagement and Elimination Module. Cool. Okay. From Animated, okay, weird. And then, okay, thanks Decepticity. I'm always happy when people here in the Radzone are willing to educate me because there's a lot I still don't know. Danaman says, I still have it. It still works. Good. I'm glad it still works. And Decepticity says, those clips are like gold. Yes, those clips are like literally, they're worth the weight in gold. Gold has been like, rising in value recently. So is those clips. Those clips have been rising in value too. So there you go. I'm going to retire on those clips. I'm going to retire on Omega Supreme. I'm not going to invest in gold or silver. I'm just going to buy as many of those Omega Supreme clips as I possibly can. And those Omega Supreme yellow clips will let me retire one day. One day. It's going to be awesome. And I shall be living, I shall just live in my sea of toys until all are one. Until all are one. He is gone long ago, says Deadman says he is gone long ago. Oh, Faker. Okay, okay, so Deadman is saying the Faker, his Faker is gone long ago. Yes, Dan. That's what I thought, Dan. I also thought Faker was just gone. He's just, you had him for a while, but then he just disappeared one day. Neither one of us knew what happened to him. But now I have him. I have a Faker now, which is really cool. I showed him earlier in the episode here. And yeah, I'm happy that I still have Faker. Thanks, Decepticity. Yeah, so Dan, man, if you want to see my Faker, bro, just rewind the episode a bit. After it's done, you can see the Faker that I showed. And and you said you barely remember him. You barely remember Faker, Dan. But remember he was the blue He-Man, the evil blue He-Man with the sticker on his chest that had like a reel-to-reel recording device on his chest. That was so cool, bro. Okay, that's the stuff, you guys. So you guys, you know what? I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna end it now. Thanks for joining the Radzone this evening. Please like and subscribe. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave some comments. Also, follow me on Instagram, which shows unique content there as well. And all that stuff, share it with your friends and your family and your dogs and your cats and creatures. And yeah, guys, I love doing this with you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm your host, Party Paul. This has been another episode of the Radzone, and we're gonna hang out again next week. Well, no, wait, actually, no, next week. Because once a month I do. Me and Kamikaiju, we have a movie showing. We do a live free movie showing locally here once a month. So that's actually happening next Monday. So next Monday I will not be here because we're doing that movie showing. I will probably do a quick live stream. It may be on Instagram next week, an Instagram live, but we'll see. I'll do a short thing, but it won't be a full-blown Radzone episode next week. So just heads up for that. Yes. So K-Fish says, come to the movie next week. Yes, guys. So anyone here is local. Come to the movie night next week. You can find the Instagram channel. Even if you're not here local, you can still follow the Movie Exchange Instagram account that me and Kamikaiju have there that has all the updates for those movie nights. It is at Exchange Movie Exchange on Instagram. All one word, Exchange Movie Exchange. So check that out too. That's my sister account that has all the movie stuff, all the VHS stuff up there. It's really, really cool. So yes. And let's see. Any last chat stuff here? Transformers Joe says, later, bub, and good evening to everyone. Yes, thank you, Transformers Joe, and later, bub, to you too. And as we say here, till all are one. And guys, it's been awesome. Always a pleasure. I love you guys. And remember, until next time, stay rad. And we are